Right off half now. So what's interesting, Bitcoin is down to 47,000. It's interesting. I think I said 40. It says 43, didn't I? 43. It'll go down to before it goes back up. We'll see. We'll see. Much wonder, doesn't it, why it's gone down so much? Just maybe might have to do with the Epstein files that have been released. Just maybe. Just maybe. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe I'm incorrect. Just maybe. Let's be real. When you saw Bitcoin, it dropped. It was around about the same sort of time as the Epstein files were going to be leaked. Suddenly, it dropped. So yeah, we're probably getting. It's probably 40. It's probably about 47. Hi, dude. Oh, really? Yeah, well, unfortunately, people like them need to be reported. Yeah, what? Just make sure that obviously it's a brand new. Make sure it's a brand new tyre. But it's interesting, isn't it, that when you start the if British white people went down the route of saying no, I use a card machine, it's going to force people on not paying cash. Do you know what I mean? But it's interesting, isn't it? Oh yeah, cash only. But then suddenly you're about to walk away. He needs the money more than what obviously you know what I mean? It's interesting to play the game with them. Do you know what I mean? But all they'll do is they'll take the money, they'll take the cash, and majority of the time they're already VAT registered, so they'll claim the VAT money back on the the money back and things. And then they just don't charge it, and then they take the money. It's, they win. And the next minute they close the company down within the matter of 12 months, and then suddenly, they've done 12 months worth of sales, and now they bought a house. It's fucked. Yeah, of course. It's what happens. It's when like whenever you find a barber shop driving around in a sports car or a nice car, you can't. They physically do not make that amount of money. It's physically impossible. So something's broken. So anyway, like honestly, one thing I'll say about vehicles is you do not skimp on tyres, you do not skimp on brakes, you do not skimp on anything to do with the braking system of a motor vehicle. You just don't skimp on. So. Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is it's just one of those things, really. So, yeah, I think the UK needs to stop with these part worn tyres. I think they're so dangerous. Part worn tyres are. So yeah, one of the things you don't mess around with in any vehicle is the braking system. Tyres, brakes, pads. Not pads. Sorry, discs. So. Sorry, man. Anyway, cool. Yeah, give it a shot a little later, man. I'm probably going to crash out and get some rest for 2 or 3 hours because I'm probably going to hit the road shortly. So yeah, pretty wild box. Yeah, well, it's all done. Yeah, it's finished. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to go down now because by the time I get down now, I'm going to be dealing be 4 or 5 hours down there, and I might just wait till later on until it's just basically dark and everyone's off the road, and then I'll just do a big long drive down. Yeah, so Probably. Yeah. Well, again, it's about 3.5 hours driving 80, 90. It's not far to get down there. So, but you can only do it on the M1, really. Anyway, but yeah, so it's all good. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to crash out. But yeah, I'll touch base. Give me about an hour or two. When we sleep, when we get some rest, and I'll be back. All right, man. Cheers, dude. Man, it's back. Yeah, I was saying about the files. Just maybe, I don't know, just maybe. But if you look at the time scale when Bitcoin dropped, it was just around the time that the basically the files, Epstein's files are coming out. So I think there's a lot more to go with it as well. To be fair, yeah. But I think it'll drop down. It's 47,000 now. I thought it's 47k in UK pounds, just a bit over. But I do think that it's going to drop to probably about 40, maybe 42. I think it will. But I think then this will go up then at some point, probably next year, up over 100,000. So it's not quite made to 100,000, but it will. Probably again. I'm not don't invest unless you can afford to lose it. But like, it dropped up to I think 94,000, and then dropped. That's the maximum all-time high. So we are on like a trajectory of growth. But you need to buy it now. And you know, to be fair, if it goes up to what 75k, you make money. So, but yeah, 40. I think 43 is where I'll start to consider buying back into it again. So yeah, it's interesting. Love it. We hit it before. Well, I stated it on one of my shorts. I stated it. So we'll see. One thing I will say is I don't think we've got the full story either. Like you always look at it in business, and I know this sounds really, really daft, but in business you tend to always find out that you have a pawn. You always allow certain pieces of equipment to break, and you always pawn in a large amount of something that you think, well, you know what, someone's going to have to give. You know, so it just makes you wonder. There's going to be people that are going to be affected by this. And there's also going to be people that won't be affected by it. But the people that are going to be affected by it are pawns in the game. You tend to find out more the older generation that uses pawns. The younger generation have got years and years and years to facilitate. So it's like playing a game of chess in real time. Funny feeling, there's more to the royals than meets the eye. I think there's more about the king. There has to be. You can't just say to me, oh, but you know what? You've got one member of the royal family that went a bit of astray. You can't tell me that was just one person. Oh yeah, one person who's a part of the royal family who just was led astray. How he's reading the chat. Well, I always listen to the chat. I'll tell you what's really interesting. I'm going to tell you what's really, really interesting. Not many people understand or know, but it's actually quite interested to see how we change the dynamics completely by putting TTS in my ear. It's interesting to see the dynamic change between people's conversations. It's really interesting. So first of all, this is how it was originally kitted up for me to actually be able to answer. So I'm just saying. Back on, I'm gonna go back and crash out. I think I'm gonna get some rest and sleep, and then basically gonna hit the road. I think. Do that tonight. Sleep. Or sleep today. I was up and out this morning. Didn't really sleep last night, to be fair with you. Well, I did. I was knocked out of sleep, but like. Obviously, yeah, we didn't really get much sleep though, did we? It was about 6 hours. 6 hours, and then we were awake. So yeah, biting hands. And then yeah, go from there really. Alright, fine. Yeah, Mike. Day today actually. Like, it's nice to see the sun out. Looking at the sky, there's the sky today is clear skies. It's blue and clear skies. It's actually amazing. It's actually amazing. It's 3 o'clock now. I'm going to get off the road. Basically allow the whole of the UK to drive on the open roads. And allow everyone to get off the roads. So what we're doing today, the solar panels will be raking the heat in. It's all gone wrong, hasn't it? Yeah, we established this. It's all gone fucking wrong. It's all gone wrong. Mike, yeah, you've spoken too much today. I know, yeah, I've said a lot. But there's a large amount of people that'll be highly offended. Well, they were. I got a phone call, so It's madness. Sorry, I'm just allowing you all to talk, it's fine. It's alright, I can hear you. It's mine to see the difference, like, you know, it's like getting a bottle of wine and filling a bottle of wine full of non-alcoholic wine and giving that to a woman and just watching her change in front of your eyes. Do you know what I mean? It's like, sweetheart, you're not pissed, you're acting. Same mentality as TTS, you know what I mean? Since people knew that TTS wasn't on, it was kind of like, it's interesting to see the dynamics change, the flip side of like, oh, it's mad. It's honestly, the world that we live in today, everyone gets tested. Everyone gets tested. It doesn't matter if you're at work, family, everyone's tested. Every single minute of the day. Test. And it's just to see that even on social experiments, people are tested. And it's sometimes it's interesting to see the outcome of how things operate in the world. So yeah, I'm going to go back and crash out for a few hours. Obviously, 6 hours sleep last night because again I was on the road. We got health fuses, and then fuel, and then obviously we're going to do the long drive down.